I should have brought it, but
okay.
You
have 5 top loaders?
Yeah. If you
you brought this in just to be mean to me.
I brought it in because I know you wouldn't mind seeing it.
Now,
so this is.
You have 2 of them?
Yeah.
All right, now you're just flexing.
Hey, my name is Steven. I've been collecting video games for roughly 15 years. I live in South Carolina, about hour and 15 minutes from Scott's Place Gamers Alley, where I'm at now. I'm coming today just to bring in some stuff that I have at the house that is some stuff I can get rid of for him and I know he wants for his store. So that one.
This is the one I want.
That sucker's clean, boy. Also brought some higher end stuff for him to look at, maybe make me some offers on.
So can you point at the ones that might be on the table?
Like this right here, where's that? I would do that player's choice one right there.
One of these. I'm gonna set this here.
One of these pinballs. I don't know which.
Is there one other better than the other?
I hadn't really looked at them that close, honestly. I'm a big Nintendo collector. I also have a lot of PlayStation stuff as well.
I don't like that.
The only reason I didn't take it off is because it said Blockbuster Video.
That's pretty cool. I'd probably keep that on there.
I took the one off the front of red, but not the Blockbuster on the back.
That
one we can talk about.
All right.
So hopefully Scott will appreciate everything I brought for him and we can work out a deal. And I know there's some items in there he's really gonna want. So hopefully he and I can come up with a price. This one we can talk about.
Is that the one
this
sticker?
one just has a manual.
Just has the manual. Does that have the box insert in it?
Yes, they all have the box insert.
So I'll still try to make you an offer on them.
That's fine.
All right, so to be completely honest with you, Steven's got some stuff I really want. DuckTales 2.
You can make an offer on that if you want to, and that Snow Brothers.
Snow Brothers.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can make offers on that.
Was this a part of like some big deal you bought? Or?
No, this is just stuff I've gotten over the guy I work with had 6 of these. I think 6 of these.
6.
Yeah, 6 of them in the box. We got a classifieds at work, and I have an ad on there that says I'm looking for old video games, and people email me at work.
So you're networked in with everybody in Lancaster.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how I find most of this stuff. A goal I had in the past was complete all the Game Boy games, complete and box the cartridge-based games. So I have currently in my collection, I have all the Pokemon Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, DS, and even the GameCube games. Well, today I've actually stumbled across more of them, and I have extras here as well that are ones I'm going to want to keep in my collection. But I was going to let Scott make offers on them because I know I already have them. I just don't know whether or not the ones I have are currently in better condition than the ones that are here. I'm not a huge PlayStation guy, but stuff like this is more.
That's you.
Yeah.
Now, is this the box you messaged me about?
This is all. There's some decent Wii games in there, like Super Sluggers and stuff like that. But that box right there is probably what you're most interested in. This stuff here and all of these, and they come out in price charting. I have a lot PDF if you want to see it. It comes out to $1,500.
Okay. And was that with the PS2 games we just put away?
No, I didn't even count. I didn't even put those in there. I'm just giving those to you. So you
so
can just put those
on the
in.
1,500, how much are you looking to get on that from us? With the initial lot of games he brought in, the NES games, the Super Nintendo games loose, some of them weren't in the best condition. There's still things we need for the store.
The main thing is there are a bunch of really good NES games.
Yeah, I looked through the picture. You have really good stuff. You got Mega Man 1.
So you got Mega Man 1.
That's really good.
Clean Super Nintendo. You know,
somebody just asked me for Contra earlier, so you got the first 2.
I almost kept that second Super Nintendo, that one on the bottom of how clean it is.
Are you repairing them, or are they just find them in good shape?
So I've known Scott for maybe 6 or 7 years. Scott and I have done a lot of transactions together. He knows I'm a big collector in the area, and when I get stuff, I come to Scott first. So this Game Boy was in shambles when I got it. I'm talking about it looked like somebody threw it in a sand trap. And I mean, it works flawlessly. I was shocked. So we got Ninja Gaiden 3. Oh, so this is a good one.
Got 2 copies of The Last Ninja.
So I got these locally, actually in Lancaster. A lady let me just pick through what she had.
So this one I'm really interested in. Super interested in this one for the store. I have a personal copy. With him being a collector, duplicates don't really matter. So he'll put these on the shelf for 20 years. He'll be fine with that.
So here's what I figured up. So the
Okay.
cartridge-based stuff was $1,500 retail in price charting in games. And then the consoles with the Super Nintendos, the Game Boy, this is just a box. It's empty. So you can put that maybe in your frame or something. This is complete. So this
How's the condition of the styrofoam in there?
Oh, it's good. You want to see it?
If you don't mind. It's got all the original paperwork.
Yeah. I actually have one at my house now that's just in, the box is in slightly better shape.
I feel like you sent me a picture of a top loader NES with 2 controllers. Is that here? You
No.
didn't bring it?
I didn't bring it. It's at the house. I got like 5 of them. I should have brought it, but
Okay.
the
You have 5 top loaders?
yeah. Got one complete. I got I think 3 loose, and then that one you saw in that picture's loose with 2 controllers.
That's good. It's clean.
Yeah, everything about it was nice. The complete box N64 is something that Scott would probably fly off the shelves here in the store. I already have one like that in that condition, that's complete in box with all paperwork. And I've known Scott for a long time, so it's easy for me and him to get along and work together on stuff, and I know he'll work out with me on that.
Is this more stuff that you're not 100% on selling?
Yeah.
Can I look at it?
If you
You brought this in just to be mean to me.
I brought it in because I know you wouldn't mind seeing it. So this is a super rare Turbo Express that's been modified. This one's been modified. So this one's been modified, has a bigger screen than the factory. But the big thing about this one is it has the Turbo Express carrying case.
That's the original case,
This is
isn't it?
original NEC licensed case. I've only seen maybe 2 of these or 3, I think, ever.
I had one of these when we first opened Gamers Alley, and it's no longer working. So I'm gonna have to hit you up on how to repair it.
Well, I got somebody that can fix it.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, yeah.
You playing Splatterhouse on it?
So I'm gonna see what this is.
So there's no amount.
So this is,
You have 2 of them?
yeah.
All right, now you're just flexing.
I know one thing Scott's super interested in is the Turbo Express. I have 2 of them. One is modified with a new screen, a brighter screen. The second one is all original. It's just recapped so that it functions. Yeah, this one's factory though. This one's original. So this one does not have a bigger screen. This is the original bezel, unlike this one has.
Has that been recapped? Is it working good?
Yeah.
What would you sell me that one for?
I don't even know what they go for. Honestly, I don't.
We can look it up. Find out. There's probably not too many listings on eBay though.
But some of this stuff I'm probably like, man, maybe I shouldn't have brought this up here.
Is there any percentage chance that I can buy that from you?
We'll talk about it. Let's just say we'll talk about it.
So I'm hoping that will come home with me today. That's not one for the store, so we have to figure out how to land this deal with them.
This is like one of my favorite things in my collection. This is probably one of the most rare things I have, besides the prototype Xbox I got, but this is probably the most rare thing, actually rare item is probably this.
What kind of item would you look for to trade for something like that? Not trying to twist your arm into trading it, but what would it take to get that from you? I feel like money wouldn't do the trick.
I don't know, man. I mean, that's one of the things, that's the first, no.
I kind of wish you didn't bring it in.
Well, I
2
wasn't
of them.
going to. I grabbed this box from my mom's because it had some NES games, a complete box. I said, I need to take this stuff to the house
Can I
anyway.
look at that one?
Yeah, I said, Scott might want to see this stuff anyway. Because like, you know, you got the Nomad, then you got the Nomad in the bag, and there's another one in here. I'm pretty sure this is the third Nomad.
You pull out a 3rd one. Okay, Nomad. You
That's
would have had to sell
no.
me one if you had 3 Turbo Expresses.
Well, that daggum carrying case right there is like $200.
No, it for sure is.
Yeah.
You don't see them all the time.
So with everything I brought in here today, I did go through price charting and lot it up with the games. Came up with a number in my head with that and some of the consoles, the Super Nintendos, the complete box N64, the Game Boy, PS2 Slim, the Wii.
This is the Wii functioning good.
Everything functions, everything here functions, it's being cleaned. This one has, I didn't even factor this into the amount because it works, but it's got like some wavy lines. I don't know if the cap's going bad in it or I don't know. And I went RF and I went AV. So
How big's the TV you're playing on?
It could be that too.
So $1,500 on the games.
And
What's your evaluation on
the
this?
systems came up to around $500.
So $2,000
Basically.
in resale. And that's factoring in the damaged labels, the ones that might not be in the best condition?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still interested in
And
it.
that's these Genesis, Super Nintendo. There's a PS Slim with all the controller, all the cables.
All working.
Everything works.
Were these ones you had to repair, or you just found them in working condition?
Nah, I don't do a lot of repairs. The only thing I really know how to repair is the screen on this thing. The Wii works, the 2 Super Nintendos work.
I'm gonna put this over here so I quit thinking about it. Sorry. It's hard to concentrate on the rest of your collection.
I
with
know,
that Turbo
I know.
Express. 2 Turbo Expresses.
And I know nothing about these.
We could probably do something on it.
I don't know anything about them. You're gonna have to tell me because I have no clue.
Gotcha. It's Guitar Hero, Rock Band, like,
Out of my league, I don't know. I don't collect.
this is what you collect. I got you.
It came up to a monetary value of roughly probably $2,000 retail. And again, I know Scott's a store and he has to make money for what he's doing here. So I'm hoping to get somewhere in between 60 to 70% of value. I'll be happy with that, and I know Scott will probably be happy with that too.
If you give me about 5 to 10 minutes to look these up, try to make you an offer. If you want to shop,
So-
look around.
If this is 2,000 retail,
Yep.
and we know there's some decent NES games in there.
Decent. We also know there's some with really
There's some
bad
really
labels.
bad labels on the Super Nintendos mainly. There's some
Absolutely.
sun fading on the
There's
case.
some sun fading. There's some rental stickers. There's some damage, but it's still good stuff. So. I would rather be more top heavy on the stuff I really
Yeah.
want.
Well, I'm
and
thinking
try to
somewhere.
be fair to each other on this deal.
I mean, I'm thinking somewhere between 60 and 70%.
I'll shake on 60.
What would that be? 12?
I'd have to do the math. I went to public school, man. Don't do me like that.
40%. Yeah, 200 times. Yeah, that'd be 12.
12. Okay. So 1,200. We got a deal.
And that's none of this stuff.
It's
Yeah.
none of the stuff. It does not have any Turbo Expresses in it. So. Oh, phone.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll do that. We'll do 1,200, man. Appreciate you, bro.
So that deal, that's concluded. He got a fair value on it. The things that he definitely has me by the Pokeballs is that Turbo Express and the Pokemon games. So I'm hoping I can dig in deep enough in my pockets and we try to make something work. We try to be fair to the business and the customers, but when stuff like that walks in, money's not really the issue at that point. But I think this is fair for me. So we got a deal on
Yeah, we're good
1,200. I want to dive into that stuff real quick.
You're good.
None of this, you're not there. What about on the second Turbo Express? That one I'm super interested in, but you're my friend and I don't want to pressure you into something you don't want to do.
I'm about to say it was for you. I would let you make me an offer on.
Let me make you an offer.
You make me an offer on.
Okay.
Because
I'm
it's
gonna
you.
I appreciate that. And if you don't like my offer, we're still gonna be friends at the end,
Yeah,
right?
of course, man. You know how I am. I'm easy to get along with.
And I'm looking for the original one.
That one is, it might be right here. Yeah, that's it.
It's all recapped working. Does the case come with it?
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
gonna factor all that into my offer.
Those things come from Harbor Freight, man. They're awesome.
1,200, this is my stuff. Give me about 10 minutes on this other deal, okay? We're buying this collection. We're gonna write Steven a check for it. This other stuff, I need you to vary with kit gloves. Check the condition of these. Now that Pokemon Yellow, you see where the bottom's already starting to rip? So just be very careful with it. All right, so I have the numbers. Lewis came up with what we would sell the items for. The PS2 and Game Boy Color games, it's about $2,800 in value. Typically, we like to be between 50 to 60%, but these are items that we need for the store. This is the items that bring people to our store, so I'm gonna go a little higher. I'm thinking like 240.
240, huh?
240. And we know you. How much stuff are you gonna buy at the yard sale? You might find
About
10 more of
250.
these.
We'll do 250 on that.
250. So that one's good. Pokemon Pinball. This is one we don't get all the time in box. Thinking 100.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right, $100 on this one. So on special edition Yellow Pikachu, I would be comfortable at 240.
That works.
We're good?
Yep.
240 on Pikachu. All right, now we're gonna get to the ones I really want for the store.
I just got those recently, Scott.
But you don't want to go down this rabbit hole, do you?
I'm not going down the rabbit hole, but you know I like having the rare games for the systems.
Is this for like personal collection or for trading?
No, that was for, I was gonna keep it personal.
I feel like this is gonna cost me a lot. I'm thinking 540. Now we did recently get one in. I paid a lot less for it. It's in a lot better condition, but this is you. You're my friend.
Put a question mark on it. Let's
540.
I want to see what he says on these other two because I know what I got in them. So
this is the big one.
yeah.
All right. So Kuan, have we had one of these in?
We had one, but not in the original case. And
We had a loose copy. A loose copy. I would pay you $740 for this.
Question mark it. Let's see. I want to see what.
Now we've had this one a couple times, right?
second time we had this. If we were to.
How was the condition of this one? This one I didn't look at. So this is about a $350 game. I would offer you $300 on it. You don't have to sell them, Steve. I'm gonna let you think on this.
Let me ask you this: if I take these three home, and we say $1,600. If I take them home and I change my mind,
I can't promise you the market might not.
oh well,
change.
that's true. That's true.
I can't promise you if I have money next time you come.
I guess that's true.
That's not true. But I would do $1,600 today if you wanted to.
Yeah, I know. It's like
You know what, Steven?
I didn't know I wanted them either till the guy showed them to me.
This is off the table too for right now.
I think it is because of the stickers. Well, honestly, the stickers.
So if you kept these, I'm happy for you. If you decide to sell them, is my offer good?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So I'm
Let's
gonna
say
take
that.
these home.
Let's say that. I'll take them home. Your offer's good. Of course, if the value changes, that's a different story.
So we made a deal here.
We're good there.
All right. So I feel like we're striking deals every other one. I kind of timed it this way. We got to keep the pattern going. So I have my number in mind. I'm gonna offer Steven a Turbo Express. They go for about $500, but you can't find them. Price chart means nothing on an item like this. This is something you have to be able to find in the wild or know somebody who has one. So regardless of what they're valued at, it's priceless to me. So I'm gonna shoot him a strong offer. Let's see what he does.
That's
This
more
is
than
what I
anything.
want. I will pay you $600 for this. For the case and the Turbo Express. Would you like to look at your other one first?
Nah, I mean, I know they're both good.
You need time to think on it? Can we flip a coin for it?
No, no, we ain't flipping a coin for a daggum Turbo Express.
Not for it, whether you sell it or not.
No, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth. I know I had to buy it. I know I had to get it recapped.
You put a lot into it. I agree with
So
you.
it's
So I feel like it was a passion project for you, and I know it means a lot to you. And it's not the money.
no, it ain't the money.
You could buy one for $500 in working condition. I know you put time. You sent it off to get a recap. You found the box and case for it. If $600 doesn't pull the trigger, would $500 and $200 store credit? I'm paying you more than the market value on a working
You
one.
are.
This is just something I've always wanted to work at one.
I tell you what, I'm gonna hold on to it. But here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna find you one. How about that? Because I can
Sounds
find
great.
them. I can find them.
Find me one for $500.
I'll find you one.
I
And
know
might
you
be
will
able to
too.
Get them cheaper than that and get a recap.
Sounds good.
So,
I'm very sad to see it leave, but I appreciate that consideration, man.
but I'll find you one. So Scott and I came to agreement around 60% of the value, which I'm happy with. I mean, that's what I was looking for. You know, I know Scott's got to make money on the games, and I know there's some things he's also going to be happy with to have in the store. You know, the goal for him is to have the inventory for a store to bring people in. You know, that's the idea here. So as long as I get what I'm looking for and Scott's happy as well, then we're both happy.